Hey everybody, welcome back. Little update on the Primarts. Here they are on Maker World. I'm going to see if I can do this. I realize this particular filament was a really poor choice to see details, but it's what I had at the time. So Bob Ross, Salvador Dali, Stan Lee, roughly 6 inches tall. I don't remember the millimeters. Um, Yeah, done in filament. Two walls, still with the 0.4 millimeter nozzle because I have not switched over yet. But at they're like 150 millimeters somewhere around there, and they're smooth enough. I mean, I had some issues, but that's because I forgot to uncheck a support uh, feature, not a feature setting. But they're paintable. I smacked these with some primer, and they're ready to go. Maybe a little sanding or some putty or something. But the resin, look at this. Oh, where is it? Oh, no matter what, Stanley's glasses died, and Salvador Dali's mustache died. However, in resin, we got Bob Ross. Decent details. These are roughly 70 millimeters, I want to say, maybe 60. And then I got the other two in here, and you'll notice one side of Stanley's glasses died, the other side did not. And I managed to get Salvador Dali's mustache to survive. A little bit closer here. The backside, I don't know what happened here. It had something to do with the supports, but I have a hole and a piece flaking off. Nothing I can't patch up. If you work with minis, you've played with putty to fix problems before, I'm sure. These aren't really mini, but hey, they're for painting. Now we're down to, are these the smaller ones? These are the smaller ones. Okay. Um, these are the newer ones, I can tell you that. I completely broke off Bob Ross's tri cloak, not cloak, cape. Like Stanley's got the one cape. It printed, it stayed on, it's fine. Glasses, mustache. Look at the details on this chaos emblem. The little, if you saw the previous video where I was sculpting Salvador Dali, you know that I put some melty clock numbers up here and added some, um, not needles, what are they called? Hands, clock hands down here for this melty clock on the shield. And Bob Ross is Bob Ross. But removing supports, I completely destroyed his cape. So that said, sadly, these are the images that I uploaded because before I uploaded to Maker World, I did one more change. Actually, a couple more changes. So I made Salvador Dali's mustache bigger again. And I have not printed it yet, but it should survive even better because I made it bigger, but still nice and curvy and natural looking. So Salvador Dali looks awesome now. And this is what is in the zip file or the STL when you download from Maker World. By the way, since they're officially up there and I am registered, bona fide, whatever on YouTube, link will be in the description if you want to go get yourself a Bob Ross, Salvador Dali, and Stan Lee prime art for painting. These are the ones that I sculpted the hands a bit better, made sure that Stan Lee actually had 4 fingers instead of 3. And I did some work widening his glasses as well. I mean, in resin and almost in filament, they did kind of survive. So I made them a little bit bigger, Still not sure how it's going to work for you or your printer, but there's a better chance. And Bob Ross, with his AI generated tri-cape system. Why is this? Oh, let's do this. I fixed it. It's not a tri-cape anymore. It's a little thick, but no matter how I print it, I don't want it to snap off, removing supports. Again, as I state on the in my description, see how I phrased it. These are not capital. Supposed to be lore accurate minis of anything in particular, and the whole reason is just to have something different to paint. Well, that's part of the reason. The other part of the reason is I'm a huge nerd from way back. Also, I don't know if this is like going to be a Gen X thing or, I mean, I know there are kids out there these days. I say kids, but I mean like teens that don't even know who Bob Ross is. So, I mean, everybody knows who Stan Lee is. You turn on Disney Plus, and it's like his legacy is everywhere. If you don't know who Stan Lee is, I mean, crawl out from under a rock. Salvador Dali, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure everybody knows the name. Maybe not everybody knows that he's the melty clock guy, or that you can watch interviews of him on YouTube because he was with us until not that long ago. That's another reason why, I mean, Bob Ross, hero growing up, Stan Lee, hero pretty much my entire existence. His work is just wow. And Salvador, I just love looking at the work. And I personally have only recently started watching interviews and realizing he was quite a character. Um, but that's why another reason I chose these three, aside from a personal like, also to give tribute to those that recently passed. And I mean, for people my age and a little bit younger, these are inspirations. And that's why I titled them Primarts Armored Tribute Figures. I couldn't come up with anything better than Primarts. It's also kind of a wink wink at Games Workshop, so we'll see. Maybe we can get a cease and desist out of this. But there they are. Um, you can download these three with the single cape and the fixed glasses and the fixed mustache, and you can print them up using your own settings, and you can paint them up and somehow show me your paint jobs. I'm dying to see these things in the world. And I will, once I get some painted, I will toss a video or some images up somewhere. Maybe I'll figure out how to do YouTube shorts and just show off different paint jobs, because I will be printing multiples of these. Right after I get done saying goodbye, everybody, I will be going into Lychee Slicer and reslicing these final fixed ones and printing them tomorrow, so I can paint the repaired models, because they look better and should survive better now. I'm very excited about this. So there they are. They are available now at no charge to you. These three painterly gentlemen. That's it. Primarts are up, ready to rock. Link in the description. And I'm also finally, because YouTube will allow me to put links now, going to add the link to the Maker World Maker Lab tool that I used to take the images and turn them into the models, which I then had to fix anyway. But it's an awesome tool if you're a 3D printer. and you don't feel like modeling these from scratch. Or if you don't feel like modeling anything from scratch, but you have a sketch or a drawing or a photo, this is the way to go, I think. Okay? Thanks for watching. If you have a printer, I hope you get the urge to download, print, and paint these up. Otherwise, go download and print and paint something else. Have a good day. Thanks for watching again. Goodbye, everyone.